Welcome everyone to another FMing web tutorial video. Today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite photography apps for the iPhone. Let's get started right away with Camera Plus. This is a must-have app for anyone who uses their iPhone as a camera because it's just so awesome. So right away you can see that you have the option to zoom in right here. You can switch cameras right there and turn on the flash with that button. So I'm going to take a picture right now of this Metro card here, and I'll show you what you can do with Camera Plus. So there we go, I just took a picture. And let's look at some of the settings now. We have a normal mode, a stabilizer mode, a timer mode where you can tap on the screen to change how many seconds you want before it takes the photo. Good for if you set up on a tripod and you want to go take a photo of yourself. And a burst mode, which takes a series of shots when you hold down the camera button. And here's some more options in the menu. You can turn on the grid, geotagging, change the quality and sharing and all that good stuff. So now let's go check to see what it looks like when you want to edit your photos. If we tap on this little icon in the bottom left here, we can see all the photos we've recently taken. If we want to double tap on one to view a bigger size of it, there you go. And now if we click the edit button, we get some options to edit the photo. We can see different scenes here that if you want to change, like to say you want a backlight or you want to darken the photo, all that good stuff. You can rotate the photo here and flip it. You can crop the photo here, so I'll put a square crop on it right there. And here are the effects. They give you 3 sets of 9 effects and then one more that you have to pay for if you want an extra 9 effects. So let's just browse some of them. You can turn down the intensity of the effects there. And these are frames. So we could add a frame. We can also add a caption here. You can add, say, if you wanted the date right there. So that's Camera Plus. Definitely my favorite photography app for the iPhone. Next up, we're going to look at Photo Studio. So we get the option to either take a photo or choose a photo from your camera roll. So I'm just going to choose a photo from my camera roll for now. I'll pick this photo of a cat. So we can crop it if we wanted to. I'm just going to choose that right now. Okay, so we can do a bunch of different things. We can manipulate our photo in many different ways. So this is Color Splash, where it gives you a black and white version of the photo and you paint on the color. So you can colorize only one portion of the photo if you wanted to, which is pretty cool. So if we look at our tools, we can crop, rotate, or adjust the scene. We can add effects. There are tons of effects in this app, tons and tons of effects. So you can go through all the categories and look at the ones you like and test them out. And for each effect, it allows you to change some of the settings. This one allows contrast and brightness changes. You could switch effects up here in the top, or you can go back to view all the effects if you wanted to. So that's Photo Studio. Next up, we have Perfect Photo. It's made by the same people who made Photo Studio. So we have the same options here, take a photo, load photo. I'm just going to load the same photo in here. And so if we click the edit button up there, we can look at all the different tools they have. You can change the shadows, highlights, the exposure. You can sharpen or denoise the photo, change the temperature. So I'll show you if I wanted to change the color balance here. So I can change the different sliders and it changes the colors. So that's pretty much Perfect Photo. You can play around with it, get to know it. A lot of different photo changes. Next up, we have Stop Motion Studio. So this is the project screen, and I can browse my previous projects or just click the plus button to create a new project. And basically, it allows you to take stop motion shots. You can pretty much just position an object, take a picture, move it around, take another picture. So right here, I can change the time between each photo, or I can leave it off to just manually take photos. And what it does is it compiles all these photos into a single video. So if I just wanted to take a photo here, I can do it and I change it around a little bit. Sorry, my phone got off the camera here. I wasn't paying attention. So I just took a series of photos and it compiles them into a single video. So I'll go back to the project screen and here's my projects. If I tap on the one I just created and click the play button, it'll render it and I can view it as soon as that's done. So here it is. It's very short because I don't have many shots in it. So that's Stop Motion Studio. Next up, let's look at Camera Awesome. So here it is. We can take a picture right now. Once again, sorry about moving my phone out of the view of the camera. I really wasn't paying attention here. So, my mistake. There are a few different modes. They have an interval, timer, a burst mode. And you can also take videos with this app, which is cool. So now if we go down here and click Edit Photo, we can see right here is the Awesomeize filter, which will bring out the colors in the photo more as you tune up the slider. So that's pretty cool. Then we can look at some settings here on the side and we can crop the photo as well. And here are all the filters. What they do basically is they give you 9 free of each category. And these are the effects. There are also presets and borders, textures, and then they have a bunch of other ones that you can buy as well. These are some of the ones you can buy if you want. All these different textures here. Here's an example of the Phoenix egg texture. And if I click done, it'll apply the texture to the photo. So that's Camera Awesome, and that pretty much wraps up the video here. I've showed you all my favorite photography apps for iPhone. I didn't show you Vintage Cam or Photo Rust, but basically Vintage Cam is just a camera application that allows you to take cool vintage pictures and you can apply some filters. Not much there. And Photo Rust allows you to make animated GIFs and you can do a whole bunch of effects, but they're pretty self-explanatory. So if you liked any of these apps, be sure to check them out. Links are in the description below. And check out some of my other iOS app videos. I've got my app picks video and my favorite games video coming very soon. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.